Hello everyone, welcome to another short video. In this video, I'm going to talk about one chapter from this famous book, Beating the Street by Peter Lynch. This is a very old book, published in 1994, but one of the chapters uh, in this book looks relevant in India in 2021. It is the chapter 8, shopping for stocks from the retail sector. In this chapter, Peter Lynch explains how the famous Burlington Mall became an important source of his investment ideas. So he explains how he used to watch the shopping behavior of his family members and could pick winning stocks. So between 1994 and 2020, the retail sector in US has gone through a boom as well as a bust cycle. But in India, it is actually the boom time for the mall based or the retail companies, and that is why I said this book, the one chapter in this book written in 1994, looks more relevant in India in 2021. So let me read out one important point. Many of the biggest gainers of all time come from the places that millions of consumers visit all the time. So this is what we he has mentioned in this book. So next time when you go to a mall, just look around for what all brands that you can find there and what all you can relate to listed companies, and you can actually find brands in fashion, footwear, luxury, and you can find in the food and beverages segment which you can relate to the listed companies. If I have to take one example here, that would be the Tata Group listed company Trend Limited, that runs the West Side and Zudio chain of stores, and then it also runs the famous global fashion brand Zara stores in India under a joint venture. So I haven't traveled extensively to many places, but still I have visited some 4 out of the top 8 cities. So this is one brand that I have also found everywhere, and for me the most of the growth that I have watched would come from my nearby mall, that is the famous Lulu Mall. So here the West Side store, that used to be a large store, but it was with less merchandise for quite some time. Then actually then the store got full with a lot of merchandise. Maybe the store's sales were booming, and then when the nearby shop shut, then they acquired that and expanded. So maybe over a period of last 10 years they have actually expanded thrice, and when the and in an adjacent mall they brought their Zudio brand as well. So actually if I see here, they have actually expanded 3 to 4x in the last 10 years. And so maybe if I go by their annual reports, their store count is like it is 195 West Side store and 133 Zudio stores now, and with adding the Zara stores also, they actually have some 350 plus stores in India. One interesting observation from this book: the very homogeneity of taste in food and fashion that makes for a dull culture also makes fortunes for owners of retail companies and of restaurant companies as well. So restaurant companies here he means quick service restaurants, chains and all. So he says what sells in one town is almost guaranteed to sell in another. This is the most important point, and this is why the companies are able to actually expand, whether it is a fashion retailer, quick service restaurants, all these things. If they are getting the model right in one place, actually they are able to expand faster in other places also. So here, coming back to the company that we were discussing, the Trent Limited, again they have as I mentioned earlier, they have expanded to nearly 350 stores in India in multiple locations. And here again Peter Lynch has mentioned a case of a company called Body Shop, and he has mentioned in detail about that, and also the metrics he was actually looking at. So I will read out. Same store sales were okay, the expansion plans seemed realistic, the balance sheet was strong, and the company was growing at 20 to 30% a year. So what was wrong with this story? The PE ratio of 42. So again, I just read out the metrics like same store sales, expansion, balance sheet strength, and all these things. And he initially seemed concerned about the PE ratio, which was 42, much higher than the S&P companies. But then later on, he got convinced that high growth companies will command high PE, because here the company was growing at 20 to 30% actually. Uh, yes, that is how it is. And to sum it up, towards the end of that, he again mentions the key factors to look at for while searching for stocks from the retail sector. That is, as long as the same store sales are on the increase, the company is not crippled by excessive debt, and it is following its expansion plans as described to shareholders in its report, it usually pays to stick with the stock. So he summarized it as with three things. That is, the same store sales in the same store should be growing, it should be expanding its number of stores, and more importantly, it should not be in excessive debt. That is very important, because that can change the whole story. And finally, if it is following the expansion plans as mentioned in the report. So these are the things that he has listed out in his book published in 1994. And absolutely, these are the things that here also we are following. So next time when you also go to more, you can also look around the brands, and you can also relate to listed companies, and you can also pick the stocks the Peter Lynch way. So that's it. So whatever stock or sector that we have discussed here are only for illustrative purpose, and these are not our recommendations. So for our recommendations, log on to primeinvestor.in. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.